And welcome everyone here in a hot day on FIFA Plus. My name is Simon Allen on the Dalai Lama of Soccer. Next to me, Dennis the Fountain Pope. Championship Stadium, Dennis, back again.
Yes, we are. It's a beautiful evening. It's not that hot.
I know, it just feels like we're closer to the sun today for some reason.
It's been hotter. I have to say the last 2 weeks have been hotter than today.
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that. But you're coming from Los Angeles, and you got the coastal breeze. I'm coming from the desert, man, where it's 100-plus degrees.
I get it. But right now we're in Orange County. We are in Championship Stadium, home of, you can see right on the screen, home of the LA Force. We've got a good match coming up, LA Force versus Club de Lyon. And, you know, for whatever it's worth, this right now in this moment in Nisa football here, it's going to be I think it's going to be a close game. I'll put it this way: Chattanooga, number one in the table, almost untouchable. Norwegian striker with 10 goals, right? Goalkeeper Antoine, just amazing, just a zillion clean sheets. So now we're looking at 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're looking at these two teams, Club de Lyon and LA Force, very close to each other in the table. One of them wants to go ahead and leapfrog, get closer to the sort of playoff spots. This is a very pivotal game.
I think for both teams, and this is a replay of the season opener,
Yep.
which LA Force won 1-0.
Yep.
Both teams sit right next to each other in the standings, both on 17 points. LA Force currently with the advantage because they have a goal differential of 0, whereas Club de Lyon has a -4 goal differential. So currently LA Force is in 5th. LA Force is in 5th place, I should say. Club de Lyon is in 6th. And so no matter what happens tonight, barring a draw, right, there's going to be some movement in the table. LA Force is on an upward swing. They've won their last 2 matches. They won their Nisa Independent Cup final against Wenatchee All-Stars, and they won their second half opener last weekend 2-0 against Albion, and looked sharp in that one, and actually got a goal from a forward in that game. So some of the stuff is starting to come together for LA Force, whereas for Club de Lyon, sort of a team a little bit in the other direction. They did win their Nisa Independent Cup Florida region 7-0 very well over Sharks, but they haven't played a league match since July 12th.
That's true.
And that was a loss against Maryland Bobcats. And so they need to find a way to bounce back, earn some points. Today could be a day for that, but they're also beginning a 4-game road swing. You know, so it doesn't get any easier for Club de Lyon today.
This is going to be definitely one of those pivotal matches of the league. We're going to go ahead and just wait for the national anthem before we start talking some more.
Honor America and the men and women serving at home and overseas with the play of our national anthem.
Again, Simon Allen here, the Dalai Lama of soccer. Next to me, Dennis, the Fountain Pope. Dennis, you know, Brandon Gomez got 2 clean sheets this season for the LA Force. And June, Edwin Rivas was the player of the month with 3 assists in 136 minutes. Not bad. I remember watching him when he was in the Ventura County Fusion. That must have been about 10 years ago. So, you know, kind of maybe not particularly followed his career, but I know his trajectory.
Yep, Brandon Gomez returns to the lineup tonight. It was on a red card suspension.
Yeah.
So this is his first game back, and I think the Force will be happy to have him. Here's the Force starting lineup, and it starts in the back with Brandon Hugo Gomez, the longtime goalkeeper, LA Force. One of the longest serving goalkeepers in the entire league, and they're happy to have him back. The defense has really been solid in the starting place for Force this season. Ivan Hernandez and Dex Kynan, 2 goals apiece. Edwin Rivas, one of the best ball placers in the league, second in the league with 4 assists. And Gonzalo Salguero, solid, great right and left foot. And then Eric Villatoro is a fullback, a wing back who can run up and down the field. Diego Casillas returns to the lineup again for the second consecutive game. And Justin Drovo and Leopoldo Plasencia really holding down the midfield for this team. Leopoldo Plasencia, first-year player out of UC Riverside, doing a fantastic job. And the insertion of Francis Avoce has meant a lot to this lineup. They thought they were going to have Frank Tayo early in the season, Big Frank, the king, but he's picked up an injury.
Unfortunate.
Francis has appeared. He played previously for Michigan Stars, played previously at Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles, and so he's a LA native in and around the team, and he's back with LA Force. And here's the Club de Lyon lineup. Victor Blanco, dangerous up top. You know, he can be scary with the ball at his feet. Matias Porrain, he's actually an amateur, previously played with Miami Club de Football. And Qin Duque is a Colombian, silky smooth. The defense, as you can see, 6 guys back there, so they're going to try and park the bus today.
Something's happening there.
Led by a couple of Argentinians, number 4, Matias Cruz, and number 24, Agustin Ortiz. And, of course, their goalkeeper, Nicholas Nelson, a Jamaican under-20 goalkeeper. So a very talented side, Club de Lyon, missing a couple of players tonight. So we'll see how it goes.
Nicholas Nelson's got 2 clean sheets for the season so far. So it might be a tale of 2 goalkeepers trying to sort of up their up their sort of rep, so to speak. But again, let's get back to the field here. Look, referee's calling again. Here we go, folks. We're here in Championship Stadium. Club de Lyon traveling all the way from Daytona Beach to Los Angeles, or Orange County to be corrected, to play the LA Force. So far, so good. A little bit of a passing by the LA Force. They're wearing their all-black uniforms, and Club de Lyon looking a bit like old-school Manchester United uniform.
Red tops,
kits,
white shorts, white socks.
So we'll see if they can, perform at the old 99 squad, let's say. All right, so here we go. Back to action. Good movement so far. Nice little cross into the box. Headed away by Lyon. Good movement. Stopped, and the attack is back on for the Force. Given away. Nice little through ball for Club Lyon. They got a little bit of space here to their left. He's got it. So far, so good. It's one-on-one. He takes on his player. Certainly something going to happen here. He takes on the second player. Decides to give it to his right and bags of space on the right-hand side for Club de Lyon. They're going to try to get it inside the box. Has to get past his first mark. Gets it. It's a nice little good movement here, but just sort of flipped it over everyone's head. Now the ball is at the feet of
Gonzo Salguero.
And he can do something with that, and he gets it. Bypasses the midfield. He's going to go straight and actually out to touch, and a quick throw in. There we go. There's a little bit of action here, just thrown too far ahead. And
like that idea from Avoce, though, right?
Why not? Yeah. I mean, just it's early days. Some of these players might still be asleep. You never know. And here come Club Lyon. So far, so good. Sun is on their side of the pitch, so I'm not quite sure if the sun's in their eyes right now, but certainly in our eyes, so maybe they might be forced to make a few changes or where they're playing. And then here's a good through ball. Has to get past 3 defenders.
Club de Lyon only playing with 4 attacking players. Yeah. So they're going to have to find some sort of movement.
And
in
here
their
is that
game.
movement. It's inside the box right now. Taken away, just absolutely swiped away by the LA Force. So far, so good. Turns around. He's got A little bit of space and a player to his left. He chooses to go forward. Slide tackle absolutely missed. Here come the LA Force. It's one-on-one and just couldn't quite control it. And possession back to Lyon. So far, so good. Edgar Guzman doing a good job in the back. Cruz is on this side, and he's got bags of space, so I'm sure the ball's going to be returned back to him right now to start the play. Here we go, back to the goalkeeper. Nelson has the ball at his feet, checks his left, gets there. Bags of space. Come on, take it. Come on, take it. There you go. A lot of respect given. And again, back to the right-hand side of the pitch where it's nice and maybe a little bit cooler. No one going in for a tackle quite yet. Back to the goalkeeper.
LA Force have a high line of pressure, but it only goes so far.
And here's who we're talking about. Good stuffs. Very good. Taking on a player. Not giving up yet. Privatera just passed it and got it back. Back to the defenders. Certainly something's going to happen here. Just pass it to the guy in front of you. It's just simple football. Here we go. A little bit of attack. Needs to get into the box. Very well done. Club Lyon not relinquishing the ball until I just said that. And then here we go.
Goalkeeper's curse. Or sportscaster's curse.
Here we go. Very well done. Nice little ball. Something's going to happen. Surely you got to take the shot. And just blocked by Guzman. Back to the feet of Nelson.
I wonder if the chip from last week, I don't know if you saw Edwin Rivas' chip goal against Albion last week, if he was thinking about that while on the run there.
Here comes Guzman. He's got to get back to his goalkeeper for sure. No, to his center back. Straight through, and look at that. Well played, but LA Force matching pound for pound back to Gomez. You need to get rid of that really quickly because look at that, very dangerous and very smart play. Gotta love it. Well, how many times have I called a match, Dennis, where Gomez has been playing and just given him bags of credit and bags of praise? And so, yeah, when you were calling off the starting lineup for LA Force, it was like almost like a reunion of players that we've talked about in the past. So they know each other very, very well, but that was awesome.
Yeah, he's the longest serving LA Force player, and it's for a reason. He's a very agile keeper. He plays a high line, makes the defenders in front of him better.
Trying to thread the needle over there. It's not quite working for Javel, but here just absolutely swiped away by Casillas. He's got the ball now. Looking to his left. He's got to pass it. Nice. Very well. A little bit of space, and he's going to be offside called by the assistant referee. And boy, that was close.
Just a half step ahead of his defender.
I don't know. I think, well, I guess we'll see it.
A little bit late, though. A little bit too late to see it.
Well,
I saw it.
Yeah. We got our own like human VAR right over here. Dennis,
I'll help the referee out. I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody else has any referee credentials in this booth but me. So
You have a referee credential?
I do.
You're going to get hate mail for that now.
It's the best education you can get.
Surely, you'll grow a thicker skin, that's for sure. Back to action, folks.
Casillas putting in some work.
Absolutely. He's going straight into the box, gets a cross in there, just doesn't get past the first defender. Here comes Cruz. He's going to have to take on a player. No. Gives it away. Well, gives it to his teammate, I should say. I'm sorry. Back again to Cruz.
Some good high pressure here from Force.
You certainly have to do something about it. Got to get that ball and just lob it over, because if there's only one or two players up front that can do something with it for Club de Lyon, then we certainly can't be messing around with it in the box or in their area. So let's see what happens. So far, no one's really. It's not really a subtle match this Saturday. It's just pure. Let's get to the box and do something with it. And here's some action. Very good, very well timed. Crossed it, and there's something going to goal. Just headed. Entire stadium is dumbstruck. Perfect cross and headed right in, and the goalkeeper couldn't do a thing about it.
Casillas to Quintanilla. Just a great ball in. Casillas, like I said, he's playing great so far in these first few opening minutes, and he's really put in a great cross right here. He's put in a couple. This one finds Quintanilla at the top of the box, and Quintanilla's head does the rest.
Casillas, bags of credit for that cross. It couldn't get more perfect.
Casillas is also,
it was almost
or
like,
maybe it's Quintanilla gets a yellow card here for taking his shirt off.
That's, I mean, okay, that's on him, but that ball was sent on a string to him. That fantastic
good
stuff.
Early goal from LA Force, and they're up again. Last week they scored a first half goal to take the advantage and take it to Albion. Here again this next weekend, they've got an advantage against Club de Lyon.
Casillas with a fantastic assist and probably going to be on his highlight reel at this point.
Goal scored in the 9th minute of play by Los Angeles Force. Number 23, Aldo.
It's Quintanilla's first goal of the season for LA Force. He's been looking for, and they've been trying to find spaces for him to play. He and Moja Hell both playing on that left-handed side now that they have a true center forward in Avoce. And so maybe he's creating a little bit more opportunity. Avoce has created some spaces, on the wings for players to open up.
We'll try to look at maybe a replay of that just to see who was covering who at that point, because it was almost like there was miles of space around him as well, to where he just teed it up and just.
Yeah, there was nobody challenging him for that ball.
Yeah.
Right.
Fantastic.
Great opening goal for LA Force.
And it's always nice to get a goal in the first 10, 15 minutes, calm the nerves a little bit. Now we have to see what Lyon does.
How they respond to that. They can apply some pressure and try to work their game plan.
Definitely LA's going to try to stop that. And here comes Casillas with the ball. He's going backwards. Giving away. Lyon with the ball. A little bit of space here. He's taking the shot.
Just wide of the post. That didn't miss by much.
Yeah, Gomez was a bit flat-footed on that one. Just half a step off a bit.
I was concerned about that. How much rust is he carrying into this match? Showed it a little bit there, but that was a blistered shot. Just missed just a little bit, maybe a foot or two.
Did go with the shot. Won't call it on target, but the upright wasn't too far away from that ball. LA Force now with the ball, trying to control it in their half. Goes back to the goalkeeper. He needs to get a few more touches in. There you go. Villatoro to the left, chooses essentially go straight down the middle, looking for Casillas. Casillas is going to have him definitely someone guarding him all match long. Probably DePazzo.
Yeah, he's going to catch a target now.
Yeah.
And both he and Avoce were telling Ivan Hernandez, who made the pass, let's keep it on the ground.
Yeah.
There's no reason to rush it now.
Back on the LA Force side of the pitch. Bags of space right now. Looking to his left, and he can't quite get it over there. Can't curve it there. Center back's just playing real nicely. He's essentially looking over it. Back to the defense.
Yeah, he and Villatoro overlap, but they're switching back now.
Here we go. There's the movement we're looking for if you're an LA Force fan. A little bit of space in the midfield. Very, very well done. And there it is. Oh, look at that. Nice little run. Back again to Casillas. He's going to go back into the box. Slide tackle didn't quite work, and for his efforts, should be getting a corner kick. No.
Don't think it got a touch off CDL on the way through.
There you go. We're this far away.
Some more solid attacking play, though, from LA Force.
Very much so. Let's chase that ball. So now there's a little bit of space in front of him. Movement, very, very good. Looks to his right, but goes back. Nope, turns around and goes. Can't go far when there's three players in black around him. Just by hook or by crook, Lyon is trying to control that ball. They need to control it, bring the ball down a little bit more. Now good passing. Player to his right. Now on the side of the pitch. Very well done. Very well switched. Can he save the ball? It looks like he can. Crossed in and, just
poorly done.
Just not, yeah. Can't say that was actually very, very good.
It's tough, a first-time left-footed cross for just about anybody, right? You got to be super skilled.
Yeah. I can make a list of, world, listening. Almost a semi kind of attack mode right now. Gets it to his teammate. Very, very well done. Bags of space and just can't control it. Just took his eye off the ball for a quick second. Here come the LA Force. Goes backwards rather than forwards again. You've got to get it back to Villatorra. Is the only one that's really open. It said goes back to Gomez. Gomez goes to his left. Seems like the LA Force are really in control right now. They got that nice cushion.
Good spacing, too. Seemed well practiced at the moment.
And at the end of the day, they're very patient about it. They don't want to, they've given it away a few times, but so maybe that's something that they were being yelled at by the gaffer. You're just sitting over here like, I'm right over here. Can't see it. Oh, you can see it on your screen right there. I want to go ahead and just thank the TV Max family for being here. Always a pleasure to work with them, and we are on FIFA Plus. Dennis, we're on FIFA Plus, man.
Yep.
That's
how that
not
goes.
too shabby. Yeah. I'm liking that. Just content. Crowd's getting a bit subdued at this point. I think a few of them gone out for a hot dog.
Now would be the time.
17th minute here in Championship Stadium. You are watching Nisa football. It's LA Force versus Club de Lyon from Daytona Beach. Long trek to California. They do not want to go home with an L, but right now they're in that position. Right now it's just a gigantic lob into their Club Lyon area. Taken away, kicked out by Nelson, and it's got onto the feet of the men in black. And here we go. So you see every time, Dennis, every time the Force get the ball, it's almost like 50-50. Are they going to make that? Are they going to make that sort of quick run, or just like this? It was almost he stopped and hesitated for a second. Like, what am I going to do with that? And it's like, is it because maybe there is that cushion, that 1-0 cushion, or is it just like,
I think they know they have some space out here tonight. There isn't direct pressure on the ball at any point here so far, and so I think the LA Force players are comfortable, or getting more comfortable on the ball.
We've seen lots of Nisa matches where it's just been like everyone's at 100 miles per hour, and it's just a.
That's not tonight right now.
Not tonight, yeah. Not tonight. I kind of wish it was, because it is end-to-end stuff. It's just getting to the end. Here we go.
Duque earns a foul.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tank there for Club de Lyon.
He just absolutely trying to Mack truck his way through the center of the park. Lyon now have the ball. Cruz needs to go ahead and get it to his teammate. He does. Given away. And again, look, just the reaction. It's like, what do I do? Okay.
Look at how much space Jovel has to turn.
Yeah.
He could have carried the ball longer.
Yeah. I think something obviously it's going to be talked about in the halftime. Here come Lyon. They've given it away. And Gomez has to be a little bit faster than that, There's a man coming straight towards him. And here come the LA Force. So far, so good.
Force seem a little bit different team with Avoce as their target man. He's so smooth on the drop-off to the oncoming wingers that it makes Force wingers look like real, like they're out there for it. Yeah. So, we haven't really seen that from Force.
Here comes Lyon. They're going to tackle from behind. Referee says, no, we're fine. Didn't call a foul, but I didn't see much of the ball taken, so got a little bit lucky there. Again, we don't have we weren't that close. And here come the force, and they got to do something with it. It sends back to the goalkeeper. Gomez now has the ball. And you see now, Lyon's like, no, we're not going to come towards the goalkeeper. They've stopped sort of pressuring Gomez, and look, not much pressure there either. Okay. Casillas wanted that ball, and he went back to the goalkeeper. Here we go. Casillas now was going to get the ball taken away, and there's a little bit of pushing.
Gomez typically great with his distribution, not the strongest leg in the world. He can't, boom it way up past halfway, but very accurate.
And here's what could be an attack, but oh, look at that. Just a very slight pass to his teammate, and that was a tiny bit dangerous. Here comes Club Lyon. Sun is setting. It's getting a bit cooler, so hopefully they'll get a little bit faster. Not quite controlled. Here come the LA Forces, just turnover after turnover in the midfield.
Yes, Club de Lyon's passing tonight has not been very good.
It's very difficult to go into a locker room and hear your coach say, be better at passing. Here we go. Excellent. Just not right, not there yet. And that was a very good movement.
Eric Villatoro.
Villatoro just, knows where he is, takes that sort of small pass into the box. His teammate's not quite there, about half a step behind.
Terrific play, though, right? Ball into the penalty area, penalty spot area where you want that ball to be.
You want your new center forward to be there.
Hanging
he wasn't.
out. Yeah, he was a little ahead of that, more towards the 6.
Yeah. But
we get an Edwin Rivas corner kick. This could be something. Second in the league in assists with 4 at the moment.
Here we go. LA Force, lots of players in the box. Certainly something can happen. Got to get past the first defender. It doesn't. There's it. Headed in, and then
Hernandez sort of headed it back toward the penalty spot, but taken control of by Club de Lyon momentarily.
On that sort of subject of better passing.
Terrific corner kick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right through the danger area.
Well, usually when you see a bad corner kick, it doesn't get past the first defender.
Or it sails way over.
Or it goes just so over. It's like, what was the point of that? And then the next time they'll go ahead and do a corner kick, and there'll be a short pass, and there's nothing happens there. So it's good to see that there's something happening on the first initial kick. Just, again, being sort of deadly in the final third. Plenty of time to see that happen.
Placing a dangerous corner kick in, though, will make defenders think the next time about that previous. 100%. You can do something differently.
100%.
Right?
100%. It just feels like it's a groggy game to me. At this point, it's like they're just sort of walking around in a muddy haze, and I could be completely off here, but I think both these managers in halftime are like, "Hey guys, you need to
wake up a little bit,
get a little bit faster." Like I was saying, you go to the locker room and no coach is going to say better passing, please, right? I mean, they might, but you work with what you got.
Be sharper.
Yeah, but you can be faster. Yeah, I need you to be faster. So I think ratcheting up the speed a little bit would definitely help. Pass back right now.
Maybe some caffeinated drinks at halftime.
I think so. There's a method to the old timey English guys' madness. When they gave tea. In halftime. So it was like,
Little pick me up.
Yeah. Everyone thinks they were crazy, but
now you got Celsius and Jolt Cola and all kinds of stuff, Red Bull.
Again, the days before that, I thought it was about decorum and having tea before.
This could be dangerous.
Here we go. Good movement. Surely a goal. Open goal. And there's the goal.
2 for Quintanilla now. Ball from the back, spreads the defenders. Quintanilla runs onto the ball, and all of a sudden he's having a terrific performance with 2 goals today.
And the 2 center backs not really doing any pressure at all. And you can see it right over here. Look.
Ball splits the defenders. Quintanilla's first touch beats the keeper. It's easy from that point forward.
Someone should have put a leg out right there. But all credit to LA Force. That came out of nowhere.
2-goal lead, just like that.
And that's the speed, right? It was like it was almost like a rope-a-dope. It was like got everyone sort of lulled down a bit, and then.
That's right. I think you're exactly
cannon.
right about that. Yeah, you just hit them with the quick counter. Quintanilla spreads the defenders, and they didn't know what to do or what was happening.
So I think this could be a big hill to climb for Lyon right now, because those goals weren't necessarily. They didn't come from some amazing sort of practice set play. It's just their own kind of
desire and want from LA Force to put the ball in the back of the net.
So they need to step it up, and this is again.
Assist on the goal, number 92.
Yeah, Edwin Rivas, 5th assist of the season, tying for the league lead.
I'm just listening to the stadium announcer, who probably can be heard on the mics over here.
Daryl Topanian does a great job for LA Force, their PA guy. Daryl's great.
Yes.
And Force now feeling it.
Look at this. Good switching of the sides. Here comes another shot on goal, and absolutely just Lyon just put their body out. Just stop it, because that was a clear shot on goal.
A strong take from Casillas, just right into the legs of the defender.
So far, it's been, a very interesting match when it comes to just styles of play and just the heart of it. I hate talking about heart because it's just so hard to judge what the players are feeling right now, but it just feels like
Force wanted a little bit more right now.
And I hate saying that. Oh, they wanted it more, because it's such a
cliche.
Yeah. So,
but it's pretty obvious when it's obvious.
Yeah.
Right?
Very much so. And we've got to get back to action, folks. Here comes Club Lyon. Need to throw in, and need to do it quickly. It's back to the players here now. Are the Red Men going to do something with it? No, they give it away. Here come the LA Force. A little bit of space. They go down the middle. Here we go. Switch sides. Does not quite on the same page.
Buatoro went for the overlap. The ball was behind.
And not any really big rush to pass it, which they should be,
Yeah, it's not the start that Club de Lyon wanted for this road trip.
No, and again we talked about before the game started. They're neck and neck in the table. They need this one. This could be a great springboard, and
it's all of a sudden a big shift in the standings.
Cruz now with the ball. He's got a little bit of space. Club Lyon now with the ball, and LA Force content to sort of sit back and see what's going on. Very well done. Very well done. Victor Blanco took the shot.
Turned his defender, got a yard of space here, maybe a couple yards of space, and unleashed a left-footed laser. Wasn't far off. Knocked down the flag.
And I like that sort of like, well, look, something's going to happen. I might as well be the guy that makes something happen at this point.
Take it on his shoulders. Yep. I think Blanco is definitely that guy for this team, especially without Rojas in this lineup.
And we were looking at the lineup before the match saying, well, there's just a lot of non-attacking players for Lyon. Where's the goal going to come from? We didn't even say goals.
Right.
Where's that goal going to come from? And now you need just two just to even up.
It's going to be a tough road for Club de Lyon in the second half.
I would definitely be.
Maybe lull LA Force into a mistake like Switzerland did with Spain in the World Cup last night.
Or this morning.
This morning. Early this morning, yeah.
You can't tell. That's the body clocks are off when you're watching that tournament. Here come the LA Force. They're going to go down the middle. Finds. Just intercepted. Here come Club Lyon. They want to get past the midfield. They do. There's a player to his left. Just not on the same page at this point. They're passing behind the teammates and so on and so forth. But here come the LA Force.
Force has got three guys covering Victor Blanco, which is smart in my book.
You can see it over here.
Foul on Placencia there. Yeah. Placencia earns it. Guzman with the foul.
Look at that. Edgar Guzman doing a real good job. And doesn't give up. Gets right up and pass gets it to his teammate. Good, lucky, favorable bounce for the Club de Lyon. He needs to get into the box, but he's just been so. Look at that cheeky back heel to his teammate. He's on the side of the pitch right now. Certainly something's going to happen. No cross. Oof, covered by Gomez. But
Gomez got his hands to it and pushed it wide.
yeah. For their efforts, Club de Lyon are actually going to get a corner kick. They have to do something about this. Looks like, is it Clement taking the goal? Is it taking the corner kick? Or is it actually Victor Blanco taking it?
I think it is Blanco out
Blanco?
there.
Yeah. So not much movement in the box.
He's been known to try an Olympico a time or two.
That'd be nice to see. Here we go. Doesn't quite, again, kind of falls flat here. And it's disappointing. It's disappointing for a commentator. It's disappointing for the fans. It's disappointing. Like, yeah,
corner kick to the near post gives you one option, right? A corner kick into the mix, right?
Yeah.
Gives you a bounce or a ricochet or some other action. But the front post corner kick, that guy or nothing.
Yeah.
Right?
And the only thing he can really do is pass it back to the person who took the goal,
Yep.
the corner kick anyway. So it's a second. It's a fake second bite of the cherry.
Yep.
So referee saw an infringement over here.
I think the ball was over the line as well.
Roche had to stop his movement. Good. Now he's got the ball. That's good. A little bit of space here. He's waiting for his teammates to give him a hand. They do. There's that cross. It's going. Is it just overcooked? It isn't. He needs to control the ball. Lyon now trying to work a little bit of magic with what little ingredients they have. Goes with the ball. Gets into the box. He's going to have to turn around and do something with it. No, goes forward. There it is. Something's going to happen here. This is exciting football and just crossed in and nothing. Headed away. And kudos to the LA Force for not losing their cool just in the box.
Yeah, just clearing it out.
Yeah. But here come Club de Lyon. They can definitely switch sides very, very well. Can they do something when they get into the final third? No, they've given it away. Here come the counter-attack by the LA Force, and that's rolls out to touch.
Jovel trying to find Quintanilla out on the left wing, just a little heavy on the pass.
I would say frustrating for both sets of players at this point. You know, even though you're 2-0 up, you do something like that. It's like, wait a second. Good movement.
Just good standing tackle by Ivan.
That's a wall right there. Yeah. And that is a very good job. I forgot the move in basketball where they sort of stand there and draw the foul.
Oh, you take a charge?
A charge.
Yeah.
There you go. We'll get a bunch of emails on that one. Little tweets, maybe. No rest for the wicked here. Here comes Club de Lyon. They're trying to do something with it. Nice little pass into the box. He turns his mark. Oh.
Had his defender turn.
Absolutely.
Had a look at goal.
Just couldn't get his head over the ball at that point. You can see how his defender was just not. Look. Oh.
That was a sweet turn.
Yeah.
He might have scored if there was a goal on top of the goal there, but.
And that was Keenan who just couldn't, sort of on the back heel a little bit. About 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half, and I have to say that we've caught a lot of matches for Nisa, and this has been, for me, a tad bit frustrating because I know the quality on the pitch, and it should be faster, and it should be 2-2 at this point. But that's the name of the game. That's football. The ball is round. Here come the LA Force, and they're going to get a good talking to, both these sets of players, during halftime, that's for sure. CS with the ball, gets it back to his teammate. Now there's a little bit of passing, and just...
I think his teammates need to talk to him a little bit there, let him know. He had a defender right on him. Sometimes communication is lost out there.
And that's something that, I think you make a very good point there. Usually from where we're sitting, we can hear the players shouting and talking and instructing each other. It's a bit silent, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet tonight.
Yeah. Oh, player giving out the phantom red card. Not a big fan of that one myself, but
I think the difference tonight is Force, for the first time in a long time, have been clinical with their finishing.
You're right.
Whereas Club de Lyon, they've had a couple opportunities. The last one was excellent.
Yeah.
Right. He had turned the defender and had loads of space. Just an untidy finish. So it could be 2-2 here. But I also think, Force is the more clinical side right now and hold more possession. So
would have to let a lot of the Club de Lyon fans sort of through Twitter or something let us know, like, have they seen their team play like this in the past? Because what I saw from them from the website, they've been very good.
Surprisingly, their first season here with Nice Pro has been really good. They're in the playoff race.
Yes.
They've had some turnover in their lineup and their roster, right, as all Nice teams do.
Yeah.
So that's no real excuse, right?
No, that's just part and parcel of being in the league.
I think it's growing pains being a professional team.
No, but if someone said, well, we're not doing well because, we've lost a few players.
Another take.
Yeah.
It's a good strong shot at Gomez, but right to Gomez.
It's building up, isn't it, Dennis? It's building up.
Yep, seeing a little bit more on the attacking side.
So we'll give him credit. That's very good. But I was like, if
but it's all Blanco right now. He's the one leading the charge.
And he's got a man always on top of him, always sort of shoulder to shoulder or over the shoulder, trying to bring him down a little bit. Well, I'm just to go back to what I was saying. It's like, if you're a fan of a certain club and you say, well, we're not playing well because we've had a lot of turnover. Like, well, welcome to the league, right? That isn't an excuse you can tell everyone, because everyone has that.
Yeah, and it's the teams at or near the top that manage their rosters more succinctly.
Yeah. It's just good to see good football in the league, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching on that screen. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Just want to let you know that if you're in the area, here come Club Lyon right now. They're looking to make something happen, and obviously LA Force stopping that, but they're not giving up. The Redmen now moving a little bit quicker than before. Good passing, just getting to the player in space. Back to the other side of the pitch. I was saying the only thing really missing is you, the fans out there. We want to see you in the stadium. So it's a lot of action, you up close and personal with the players.
They sign autographs after the game.
Well, let's just put it this way. If I was any closer to the pitch, I'd have to wear a jersey. It's going to go out of touch right now. So you got action, you got, the camaraderie of the fans, you got good football. The only thing that's missing is you. So we'll want to see you at the next match live. But I'm glad, though, if you're not here, you're watching on FIFA Plus.
We got LA Force has two big matches coming up at the end of this month. They play both Michigan Stars and Detroit Gold Star when they return home in 2 weeks.
Nice big boot. Goes high up, past the bar. Headed down by Club de Lyon. So far, so good. Nice. Good movement now. He's going to get past his mark. Can he? He doesn't. No, he doesn't. Just got a leg out, and that was very, very good by Hernandez. Did the right thing. Stood the player up. Throw in for the LA Force. So on their side of the pitch, they need to get as quickly as possible to the other side, and there's a little bit of talking by the referee. I wonder what he's saying. All right, back to action. Here come Lyon. And just got fouled. That was Cruz. You can see. And
it's on Beatoro.
Yeah.
But both he and Placencia were breathing down his neck.
Yeah. Nice short kick, and it's going. Oh, bread and butter.
As a goalkeeper, you love to see that. Yeah. Just float right into your hands.
It's like, I'm getting closer to my bonus. Just give me a few more of those.
Yeah, and Gomez would have been well within his rights to hold on to the ball for several seconds there, had he liked to.
It's like 10 more of those, man, and all the teammates are buying me drinks after the game, because that's easy. But
it looks like Dex kind of might have got stepped on. Or
on the flip side of that, Dennis, I want to let you know, we've seen a lot of action on this side of the pitch. So something must have, a switch must have got turned on from Club de Lyon, saying we got to at least take some shots. We've seen a few. We've seen a few attempts.
Yeah, they've applied more pressure here towards the end of the first half. It looks like Dex kind of is going to take his armband off, and he will potentially leave this game. Here's the replay of the goals from earlier.
Look at that. And look.
Great ball into Quintanilla.
But look at the two center backs just watching.
No man's land.
Yeah.
And here's the breakthrough with Quintanilla splitting the defenders. He's having a heck of a night, Quintanilla.
But no, But these two center backs are going to get a talking to.
Yeah,
they're really going to get a talking to.
As good a night as Quintanilla is having, they're having an opposite night.
Yeah.
And it looks like Dex Kynan is coming off. That's a big blow for LA Force. He's their captain, their leader, former Israeli national team player. It's been a big factor for them this season in calming the defense. But Clayton Toro will come into this match, big physical center back, has a good reputation in this league, good in the air.
And you were saying that's the management that you have to be successful in NISA.
Right.
Like, hey, we got a replacement for him. We can.
He's essentially a like-for-like switch right here, which is a good thing to have if you're Matt Morse, the head coach of LA Force. We'll have to find out, though, how injured Dex just actually is.
Back to action here, folks. Only 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left, and LA Force wants to make an impact and actually get one goal and just absolutely kill the game off in the first half. But we also know that in the past 5-10 minutes, we've seen Club de Lyon absolutely try and go ahead and get a few shots on goal, just try to sting Gomez's goalkeeping gloves a little bit, and they're knocking on the door.
They're getting closer. They're compacting the spaces in the offensive end. But here comes Force again, potentially.
The miscommunication, but again, given almost away, and going to go out to touch right about now, and it's a throw in for the LA Force. They're not going to be any rush. Well, maybe they are. I don't know. I'd want 3 goals. I'd want 3 goals going into the half.
I don't think you try and rush to get a third one here before halftime, though.
I would rush it. I'd just absolutely put the
with a new defender. I would have concern for him being caught flat-footed on a counter.
I'd want to put the death nail in that coffin, Dennis. Just boom, done. Just bury him right there.
Maybe
get it done.
A little more conservative.
Just have him go to Disneyland.
With a 2-goal lead, I want to see that to halftime and then build on that in the second half potentially.
Oh, you're just too nice. You're just too nice. But again, the ball is round. We just talk theories. It's the gladiators on the pitch that actually do all the work and change the narrative. And here come Club de Lyon. There's a cross. It's going to go just float to really nothing.
Villatoro, the new captain, gets a flick over, finds Casillas to a Voce.
And here we go, folks. Here's that counter. It's switched. And are they going to just go to the side and go to the flags, or are they going to go and try to score a goal? We'll see. He just hesitated for a second. Look at these little chips. And just absolutely given away.
Strong tackle from Jovel to win it.
Here we go. And there it is. Certainly a shot. Certainly a shot. There it is. And it's a goal. No! It's the upright.
Off the post.
It's the upright. So look. Dennis the Fountain Pope. They wanted to score a goal and put it away. Look at that. Look at that.
Came danged it close.
And it bobbled on the grass as well, too. So if that grass is a little bit.
Caught a little divot.
Can someone not be playing golf while we're not? We've got a player down here, which would probably cause a lot of concern.
Looks like he's holding his shin or maybe his knee. Hard to see.
It's obviously late in the.
Oh, it was on the tackle from Jovel.
Yeah.
That was Cruz. Oh. Yeah, he got the.
And he's the player that I would be concerned about. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Ah!
Tight little footwork to set up a shot right there. Yeah, but Cruz has been influential for Club de Lyon tonight.
We've been calling his name a lot, haven't we, Dennis? So better now that you can just walk off a little bit and then got a 15-minute break than before. That's what I want to say. But he needs to come back on the pitch. He needs to come back on the second half.
Yeah, they're going to need him in the second half if he can manage to get back to his feet here.
Yeah. He hasn't taken his shoes off yet.
Food truck is located at the south end of the field, just west of the scoreboard.
Club de Lyon's defense, though, is struggling tonight. Communication, spacing.
Nick Nelson had his eye on that ball, and he wants to do a quick counter, but not happening right now. Just going backwards. Someone blew a whistle, but it wasn't the referee.
Nope, there's still matches going on outside of us here. Here the OC Great Park.
And look at this. Maybe one last cross into the box for Club de Lyon. You've got to get past the defender and just, well, draws a foul. Wants to do it quickly. And just, Victor Blanco just wants to get, just itching for a goal at this point, isn't he?
He wants it. Asking for the ball. Earning the fouls. And taking the free kicks.
And a bit too slowly for my taste, but maybe they got a plan up their sleeve, something sneaky.
No, he's going to use his left foot trying to put this on frame.
So nothing sneaky then.
Yeah.
No sneakiness.
I'd be surprised if he try and floats this one in for a teammate.
All right. So, Victor Blanco over the ball. All eyes on the goalkeeper. Here we go.
Yep.
And just skied it. Well, good call, Dennis. Good call. And now the referee goes and blows for time. Folks, interesting match here in Championship Stadium. LA Force 2, Club de Lyon 0. It's halftime. My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of soccer next to me. Dennis, the Fountain Pope. And we're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to be right back. Stay tuned. Don't go away. And we are back, folks, live. Championship Stadium in Orange County, and it has been an interesting match. My name is Simon Allen. I'm the Dalai Lama of Soccer. Next to me, Dennis, the Fountain Pope, and
there's our names.
There's our names. Fantastic. Always good to see. And, well, it's 2-0. Home team's winning. Visitors have been, for lack of a better word, I'm probably going to get criticized for this. We haven't seen, I don't think I've seen 100%. Mainly personnel that, maybe aren't here could be the factor. Going into the second half, Dennis, I mean, it's all LA, isn't it? I mean, they're the masters of their destiny at this point.
They got 3 points to lose,
yeah,
right?
Right. So. I don't think that's going to happen. I've been known to make these predictions and be wrong very rarely, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We've got this going right now. Both teams right now, you see LA has a final huddle. We saw at the end of the second half, they at least try to get a third goal in. They're not. I don't think they're going to stop that. They're going to try to do that. The surprise will come from the men in red. What do they have anything up their sleeves? Is there going to be any sort of tactical changes? I, for one, think that they need to ratchet up the speed. That's something they can do straight away. So we'll see. Go straight to action. Here's the second half. And
I think the Force defense has been solid. I don't know if Club de Lyon has the attacking pieces to get 2 or 3 here to try and get 3 points back. They might find a way to get a goal.
Well, how about now? And very well, straight off the bat, you see Club de Lyon going for the attack. It's a nice little sort of chip into the area.
A little miscommunication from goalkeeper Hernandez
Certainly.
there. Hernandez wanted Hugo to come out. Hugo was a little slow, and I think that's a little bit of the rush getting shaken off still. That's a big one for goalkeepers, is timing on when to come out, right? When to leave your line.
On the other side of the pitch, here come LA Force, and very well defended by Club de Lyon, and they want to do a quick counter-attack, and it's a teeny bit quicker. It's a teeny bit faster than the first half. I can see it. I'm almost going to guarantee both the team managers, like, you guys are young.
Yeah.
Run a little bit more. Yeah. Just want to welcome everyone who's watching on FIFA Plus. That's kind of a big deal. FIFA's a kind of a big name in football, isn't it?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. Just for the record, we do know what. No one should be emailing us about that.
Federation International.
No one should be.
We got it. Yeah.
No tweets. We try to make it lighthearted. Don't do that. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. I obviously want to thank the TV Emacs family for doing all the hard work and making us sound fantastic. Here come Lyon with the attack. He sees the player to his right. Doesn't quite get to Bunker right now, and he's trying to sort of be a pest and get the ball back. Defensively very sound, but still on their side of the pitch. LA Force looking to do something with it. Back to the goalkeeper, who, again, could very well be shaking the last bits of rust off his legs, and it goes back to Club de Lyon, who slips, and see, there's the danger. Very well handled and very well done by Nelson. Here come Club de Lyon, quickly bypassing the midfield. No, go through it and stepped into the ball, and there's someone hurt. So I don't know if it was a foul, and then the ball was stopped. The play was stopped. So here, that was a foul. That was a foul there, not on the second one.
Yeah, I would say the first one's a foul, but
stepped on his foot.
Yeah, they collided as they run past. Isn't really a foul.
And so we're stopping the play and switching sides. Here comes Blanco. He's going to have to control the ball. No, instead he tries to get to his teammate and slide tackle. Ball goes out to touch, and I give tons of kudos.
That looked like fun by Rivas, to be honest with you.
Get all slip and slide out.
Yeah.
Let's do that. I wonder how many American kids had slip and slides when they were kids.
I did.
You had one?
Yeah, but I'm Gen X, right?
Yeah.
So I had a lot of things as a kid that these modern kids don't have.
You think modern kids don't have slip and slides now?
Correct, yeah.
Wow.
I don't think anybody.
Well, that's a shame, isn't it? That's a shame. And where else other than a broadcast with Simon Allen and Dennis Pope do you hear anyone talking about slip and slides on a football match?
Thank you, Edwin Rivas.
I know. Well, the way I see it is you can see exactly what is going on the pitch right now. So here come the LA Force. They're looking to make something happen. They've obviously switched sides, so the action is going to be to our left. So here we go. Back to the midfield. Switches sides and back to defense. So this is, again, back to the goalkeeper. Again, not very, not very quick on trying to score a goal, but they've got a 2-goal cushion. LA Force very happy and content. And there's that breakthrough. So it's now there's going to be a cross. It's going to bounce. Wow.
Through Nelson's hands.
Absolutely. And there's a great bounce and just not quick enough to just stick a leg out at this point. But look at this cross.
It's tough to anticipate that as a forward for Rivas, right, to think that Nelson's not going to get hands on that and that you should continue to run. But, yeah, anything can happen tonight, it looks like.
LA got the ball. And slide tackle, studs up, be careful. Here come Club de Lyon.
There's
Back
high
to
pressure.
And again, nice to see no injuries for Club de Lyon.
And they break it.
Bags of space right now. Looking for 1, maybe 2 targets. And just chose the wrong one. Can he, by hook or by crook, get the ball? He does, but pounded it away and back to his defender. And here come the LA Force. And again, not as quick as I'd like, but again, they have control. They're sort of stuck in the midfield. Need to make that switch. They do. Here we go. Very safe. And here comes that action we're looking for. Gets past his mark. Here we go.
That makes the defender.
On top of the box. Can he do something with it? Gets in there. It's just one-on-one. Can he cross it? He does. It doesn't, actually. Just overcooks it. It's the top netting. And
Quintanilla looking for that 3rd goal, and who can blame him? Nelson's looking a little bit shaky there in his own area. So,
yeah, he got maybe a little bit lucky on that one himself. Back to the goalkeeper. And what is going on? Can't you see that they're playing high?
I love this high pressure from LA Force.
But shockingly, why is Club de Lyon doing these back passes? Here come Club de Lyon.
It's a good matchup. Blanco versus Salguero.
He gets past. He doesn't get past the defender right now. And look, good movement. Ooh. Almost stolen. This is what I like to see right now. A little bit of toughness. Not giving up. Look, boom. No, I want it back. And I want it. Yeah, fantastic. So the fire hasn't been doused. There is a little bit of a spark, and that has been sort of reignited in Club de Lyon, and they want a goal. We can see it. Of course, LA Force will have something to say about that. I'm very content to do some passing, keep it on their side of the pitch, and find a pocket of space. But again, good passing, keeping it away from anyone with a red shirt. Brought down nicely, a little bit of space here. You can see his player to his left chooses to go down the middle. Not the best choices, and the red men have the ball. They're going to try to do a little bit quick, good movement, and oh. And I got to tell you, I do feel bad because Club de Lyon did have a great advantage. Ref saw the foul, and again, it's, darned if you do, darned if you don't kind of thing for the referee. He called the foul.
Placencia was late.
Yeah.
It came in late.
But he could have played the advantage and then called it back, but,
It was pretty close, but, yeah, he was late into the challenge there. Caught the foot of the Club de Lyon player.
Here come the red men. Oh, very well done. Threaded the needle very, very well. Just was on the same page.
There's a little ill time there from Club de Lyon to find Blanco.
And Dennis, you can hear the players. I can hear him shouting now. Look. And barking. Well, they're barking mad. Very well done down the middle of the park right now. It's one-on-one. Finds his open player to his left. No, goes down the middle, and it goes over. Surely it. Wow.
What a ball in from Avoce.
But the defending top-notch at this point.
Ball still in. Club de Lyon coming down the right side here.
It's 3-on-3. Now they're getting
Force
a bit more
players
compact.
calling for a whistle, but the referee's not giving it.
Here comes a shot. No. And there's a foul. Referee says no.
Referee's shown some cards, but right now he's not doing it.
That was a bit soft, though. That was a bit soft, wasn't it? You know, you want to try to stay on your feet. Oh, hits the referee. He's going to have to stop it. It's a drop ball.
Now he's in the player's face.
Yeah. So back in the day, the referee was just part of the field, so you just played on. Now you have to stop and do a drop ball, which I never thought that was a very good idea, but here come the red men. A little bit of control. Just swiped away. Going forward. Yeah, here come the LA Force. Going down the sides of the pitch. It's one-on-one there, and he finds his way and just going to outrun it. He's going to go straight for the area right now, but no, just swiped away from the red men as well. Doing both teams absolutely pickpocketing each other at this point. And for
nobody's able to maintain possession for very long.
And I wonder if there was a stat of possession, it would be 50-50 or.
Yeah, I think that'd be an interesting number to see right now for sure.
All right,
Force had a bulk of the possession early in the first half, and then we saw Club de Lyon gather some steam towards the end of the first half and hold the ball a little bit. I would still think that the number probably tilts a little bit toward LA Force, right? 55% maybe.
Oh.
Something like that. 60%.
Nothing better than talking stats while we're watching a soccer match, isn't it? Oh, just amazing.
Stats and stories.
Oh,
That's
boy.
what the people want.
Oh, boy. There you go, folks. Those are your stats and your stories. There you got it. Little inside joke for everyone out there. We had a fan say, "Oh, you guys just do some more stats and stories." I'm like, "Okay, we'll get one in there," and that was for you. We prefer action like this.
Avoce earns a foul.
Yeah.
Force is going to get a free kick here.
And not where I'd want to have a free kick. We've seen, obviously, good kicks into the box. A lot more defensive players for Club de Lyon. So, again, sort of evens out a little bit. But here, very, very dangerous. We're going into the 57th. Well, excuse me. We're in the 57th minute right now. Could this be 3-0, 3-0 to the home team? And at this point, everyone's sort of doing a lot of shouldering, like looking over their shoulder, see
looking
who's
for
where.
the head of number 99 right now.
And it doesn't get past the first defender. That is very, very disappointing. But LA Force do have maintained possession, and again, good thinking, take the shot, but way over the crossbar. You can see a lot of substitutes warming up behind the goalkeeper.
Quintanilla thinking he's got the hot leg. He's got two already. He might as well.
He wants it. He wants the game ball. I don't blame him, do you? Back to action, folks, in here. It's cooled down a little bit here in Orange County Championship Stadium. LA Force doing a really good job scoring goals. Possession, on the other hand, very debatable. Something that everyone can debate online.
Very scattered here in the second half so far as that ball goes into the stands.
Someone's getting a free ball tonight. Oh, no, they're not. They're throwing it back. Well, definitely very honest fans in Orange County. Here come the LA Force. So far, so good. So on this side of the field, it's one-on-one. He's going to get past this, at least one red shirt, now two. Back again. Defense moving way up the pitch, playing very, very high. Looking for anyone in a black shirt near the box. Gives it back, and LA Force very content to just hold on to the ball, but it's those kinds of moves that sort of scare me. Holding it for too long, but again, nicely placed and very well done, and brings it down. Someone take the shot off. Just come on. Go ahead. Just too much time in the box. Finds an open man. Still not out of danger yet. Bounced favorably for Club Lyon, and they could be off to the races. They're almost off to the races. He looks up. He's looking to thread the needle. There's two center backs just waiting over there, trying to get the ball straight into them. And I don't think he's realized that there's goes to the left or to the right of both these center backs. There's going to be bags of space there.
Tried to play it into the space, but the forward players weren't ready, weren't prepared.
Stolen. And so far, so good. If you're an LA Force fan, you'll be happy with this showing. If you're a neutral, well, you can tweet us how you feel. If you're a Club de Lyon fan, I'm sure you're getting frustrated, but don't give up hope.
Yeah, if Blanco's on the ball, your team's got some hope.
Yeah, Blanco now gets past his players, past two black shirts, chips it in, and was it to a player or was it trying to fool the goalkeeper?
I think he was trying to play it ahead. That looked like a ball for Poirang, the former Miami Club de Football man.
Well, they were not on the same page, and Poirang absolutely needs to do that. A little bit more communication from these two lads, and it could have been a goal. And that was, again, speaking of communication, not quite on the same page.
Tor does like to play that big ball, though, over the top of the defense.
He's a well-traveled player, isn't he?
He's been in a couple different spots, but he seems to find a home here.
In LA area, yeah.
Played a number of big matches last season for this team, and he's back this year, adding to the defense. There's a chip ball in. Looks like they're trying to play the ball over the defense and see if they can get somebody in behind.
Yeah. Well, they've discovered that if there's two center backs very high up, there's a gigantic pocket of space behind it. So why not try to exploit that, knowing that full well that the goalkeeper isn't quite. I mean, I don't want to say it, but isn't quite 100%. Even though I think he is.
Health-wise,
yeah. You know, when it comes to match play,
match fitness.
Yeah. So it took them 45 minutes to figure that one out. So now the LA Force are moving even more, up the pitch and even playing even higher up. So we'll see a few more of those. And look, same thing's happening on this side of the pitch, and he's got to be a little bit more careful than that. Goalkeeper has to be a lot faster. Here come Club de Lyon, looking for anyone in the red shirt, just straight down the middle, route one. Looking, we know where it's going to go. Two players now, and there you go. There was Thor right there with a good slide tackle. Down the sides. A little bit of time. A lot of players in the box. Certainly
wide
something
open at the back post.
He's going to have to do something with it, and just, no, not quite. So this has been a bit more exciting and a lot more action in the past 10 minutes, I think. And it is end-to-end. It is barn-burning stuff, and this is what we do want to see. LA Force now have the ball. They stopped, choose to go back, and that was instructed by a player. Don't go forward, come back. Salguero wanted that ball. He's got it right now. He needs to get it to a player, anyone in black, and he's going to go right in the middle of the park. Can't get any more in the middle than that. Here we go. Salguero now has the ball again. He needs to do something with it. Going forward, he does. He chooses to stay back and cover. And look at that turn. Very well done by the LA Force, and he's getting to his teammate. Can't go out to touch right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 players he can get the ball to, and it's just given away. And here come Club de Lyon, and just
Viator almost fought it for it and almost got it back.
Well, just the sheer gumption, like I'm gonna stand up and get the ball again. And there's that through ball we're looking for. Here come Club de Lyon. There's one player in the box. It's 1-on-1, 1-on-2, and it was teed up. Just again, too slow to get to it.
Not enough players in the attacking area either for Club de Lyon. And
well, that's
not clinical with their passing, which was the problem in the first half.
Yeah. But they're getting there, so it is a step up from the first half, and got to give them a lot of credit for that. It's still in play. And that's a foul. I have the referee just waiting for the foul. He almost saw it, but a little bit of action here. And you need to sort of calm down a little bit. You don't want to get a card.
Swiping in behind Quintanilla there a little bit. Can't feel too bad about him. He's got 2 goals.
Yeah.
That'll be it for Leopoldo Plasencia Hernandez.
Now entering the match, number 19,
Alex Juarez. He'll slide into a midfield spot.
Fresh legs, Juarez coming in. And so let's see what happens if there's going to be a little bit more through balls down the middle.
Hernandez on a yellow card anyway.
Now, LA Force waiting to find a pocket. They do. They find their player. Tries to head it down. He can't. Bounces favorably. Look at that. Bags of space. He needs to get that to his player a lot quicker than that. Here he comes. It's one-on-one. He's trying to go straight into that space. Do something with it. Oh, look at that. Stood his ground, and no problem for the goalkeeper. Straight to him, though.
Stronger work there from Nelson. Quintanilla looked like he was hobbling a little bit there still from
that
being tripped. Yeah.
Club de Lyon now with the ball. Here comes Blanco. He's got it. He's going to have to go through his player. He does. Or no, he doesn't. He goes past him, but to the side. And we've seen this. And look at that. Can he keep it in play? He does. And then just boot it away. So we've seen that happen about maybe the third time where gets the ball and tries to thread that needle, gets the ball into the box, and there's not anyone really ready to do anything with it.
Yeah, there's nobody running with Blanco.
Yeah. So here we go. Now we want to get it to the feet of Blanco, and can he save it? He does. So now he's got a little bit of time left, gets it to his teammate. He stays back. Club de Lyon now with the ball, top of the box, winds it up and shoots. He's got a little bit of time. Can he take the second pie of the cherry, passes it back, and there's the shot, and well saved.
Gomez ready for it. We're talking about whether or not he's rusty, not showing any rust there.
Nope, absolutely shaking it off.
Ball bounces back out to look like Blanco there at the top of the box. He cracks one.
The run of play by Club de Lyon cannot be sort of overlooked. Very well done. And that was the first time I've seen them actually sort of coordinating properly and getting it done, passing it to the right player. And then when the time was there, they didn't not pull the trigger. They actually took the shot, which is really good. It's maybe a bit too late, but again,
never too late to score a goal.
Not too late to score a goal. I say time is fleeting, but
still got plenty left in this one. Gomez, acrobatic save. Dive into his left.
Yeah. Club Lyon with the ball gets past his mark. They're actually maintaining possession, and that was not necessary, but ball bounces favorably for Club de Lyon. And look at that. You can't see the player behind him. He passed correctly. Gomez now with the ball, taking his time. No one's really going to go ahead and pressure him. Bypasses the midfield. That's going to be a one-on-one right now, and I just don't think it's going to get past. There you go. The defender, favorable bounce for LA Force. Tries to get it into the box again. Just a very, very casual pass. It didn't work. Still, not quite sure who has the most favorable bounces. It looks like both these teams, are getting them. Here comes Thor with the ball. Continue now with a little bit of space, but a teeny bit of pressure here. Both these teams may be running out of a bit of steam, but they need to dig deep. Passing in the back with 3 red shirts in the back. That's very interesting. It leaves a lot of space in the midfield. So bypassing the midfield right now. Great cross. He's going to have to save it, or else it's going to be all for nothing. No, he does. And that part, final third, very disappointing, but
Nelson
I like the passing.
Yeah,
I like the passing.
Right move from Casillas. He's been sharp tonight.
Here comes Blanco, by the way, Dennis. Look. And look, good move. He's tried it 3 or 4 times, just absolutely switching sides. And then he's got to run in. Now he's just run into the box. That's when the pass should have been. And here he is. Good movement. And well covered by the LA Force defense.
Blanco trying to prove himself to be the motor of this team, force this team, push this team forward to a goal.
Well, I'll just say, Dennis, that the last time he was the same plays that he was making, he wasn't going. He was making those passes, but then sort of holding back and not going into the box. This last one, he actually went inside the box to be an option.
The give and
go. It actually was working. You can maybe you might even see it here. I don't know.
I think we got a deliberate handling.
A deliberate handle, yeah. We'll see what happens. 79th minute. Excuse me, 69th minute. Here we go. Oh, just not
trying the tiki-taka.
Yeah, the communication part, though, was not going to be...
Well, outside of the boot from Quintanilla. Can Novoce get there? No.
Oh, well done. I'm just saying that the communication hasn't been good this game, so that right there is not surprising that they weren't quite, on the same paragraph. Throw in right now for the LA Force. And it's getting more exciting. You can probably hear it in my voice. I'm actually getting more excited that I can see a goal happening. Question is the goal from the LA Force or from Club de Lyon?
Either way, it'll change the outlook of this game.
Certainly. So far, so good. Control maintained. And there's that play right there. It's one-on-one. He's done it a few times. It's now in final third of the park. LA Force needs to get past one defender. Chooses to go backwards. And look at this. Dangerous throw, though, has it. And this is... Oh, look at that. Fantastic.
Yep.
Look at that.
Nice and calm, despite how hairy it potentially looked there.
Well, Gomez, I thought Gomez was back at his goal line, but he was so fantastic. They're definitely, back to somewhat normal.
This is what Gomez does that Serrano, the goalkeeper who played the last two matches, doesn't feel so comfortable doing, is playing this far outside his area. Gomez, that's his game.
That was out of touch. Very good, very good. It's been a definitely a seeable increase in quality for Lyon right now, and I've seen it coming out of the locker room. And one thing I can tell you is that they won't be content walking out of here with a loss. They're going to give it all. Here it is. There's that cross, and very well defended by LA Force. Who's going to have it? Oh, here we go.
3-on-1.
Here we go. Great pass. Bags of space for LA Force. Can he get past his mark? He doesn't, and he gets fouled.
That'll be a yellow card.
And that's a yellow. And a very dangerous place to have a free kick.
As Sharma got tangled up with Rivas. Rivas is just too good. His footwork, too smooth. Beats Sharma. Sharma drags him, holds him.
Yeah, just left it out.
Rivas knows when to take a foul.
Yeah.
What a great spot this is coming up right at the top of the area.
So what do you think? Another?
Give
me a prediction.
Shot on goal right here from Salguero.
Yeah.
He's been taking the majority of the free kicks lately for Force.
Club de Lyon player, number 33, John Sharma.
I expect Salguero to put this on frame. But this is... Oh, this is Casillas standing over this? No, this is Quintanilla. There's Salguero standing behind the ball there. But yeah, this looks like Quintanilla's to take.
LA Force, complete control right now. Looks like 5-man wall. LA Force now. And there it is. And just very well spotted.
Found the gap in the wall. But Nelson was there.
Yeah. I could have sworn he was going to go over that wall. You can take a look right now. He's going to want that one back.
Yeah. He's on frame. And for a free kick, at least he didn't sail it. Right, he challenged the keeper, made the keeper work a little bit.
Definitely look at the bright side of it.
I'm trying.
Referee's going to call the game back and get a yellow for just what, Sassback?
This has got to be.
Just talking back?
Yeah. Or something to do with the restart placement, potentially. But more than likely, it's abusive language.
Yeah, a bit of Sassback. Never good to do that to referee.
Down 2-0. You're probably frustrated, right? Let your emotions.
Well, referees will let you be very colorful with your language, right?
As long as you don't direct it specifically at the referee crew.
I remember playing years ago, and the referee was from Ecuador, and he was getting sort of very much abused in Spanish, and then but we were playing in the U.S. And then I started abusing him in English, and he gave me a card. I'm like, hey, what happens? Why'd you give me a card? And he said, well, I'm giving you a card for abusing the referee, foul language. And I said, well, what about those other guys? He goes, well, the fans don't understand what they're saying. And I thought, oh, okay, I'll just keep my mouth shut. So I stopped abusing the referees after that. And here come the LA Force. Goal!
As we talk, Avoce scores another. His second goal in 2 games for LA Force. Off his head, this one. And just some well-played stuff from LA Force right there. And I think it's Rivas again with the final touch. That would be another assist in this match and giving him the league lead.
Look, just a very nice cross into the box and sky-high jump, and it's a goal. And I'm not sure what the goalkeeper is.
He was flat-footed. He was not in position to defend as it came back across the face of the goal. And Avoce, second goal in 2 matches, and now it has the LA Force up 3-0 in this match.
And where did it come from? It was just
a lack of defensive pressure from Club de Lyon and allowing Edwin Rivas, one of the best foots in this league, too much space. He can put it on Avoce's head anytime he wants, and he just did it again. This is all LA Force right now, and coming close to a little bit of a rout if Club de Lyon's not careful here.
We're sitting here talking about Sasbach, and at the end of the day, it's these players are playing, they're working their socks off, and sometimes out of nothing, scoring a goal.
I think Club de Lyon is not in this match anymore.
No.
So
I think if I was wearing a red shirt, and I'd be absolutely gutted at this. Like, what would you like me to do now with one target player? 4 defensive players that aren't really defending. So
this is not how Club de Lyon would like to have restarted the second half of their season.
Not at all.
We're going to see some subs now from LA Force, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Rivas and Casillas are going to come off, as well as Villatoro. We're going to see Moja Hale come on.
Number 2, Eric Villatoro.
And
entering the match, number 29, Salto Echeverria. Entering the match, number 6. Ronaldo Lloyd.
They're not giving up, though. They're not giving up, but it must be absolutely devastating down there on the pitch for Club de Lyon. They want to get a goal of honor. I'm pretty sure of it. Here they come. They're going to get past some fresh legs. Certainly a shot now. They've got to turn around and do something with it. He's in the box, and he gets fouled, and he got a penalty kick. No. Yes? Well, he certainly got fouled. What is the referee saying? Let's take a look, Dennis. Yeah.
He certainly tripped inside the penalty area.
Yes.
It's very much going to be a penalty
so
here.
Absolutely. Goal of honor for Club de Lyon, and at this point, they've got to make something of this.
The man who was fouled is going to take the kick here.
Porian. This could very well uplift him. Porian stepping over the ball right now.
Former Miami Club de Football man here.
Can he do something? Can he change the trajectory of this match? And it's saved! Saved by Gomez!
A kick save and a beauty. A kick save and a beauty from Gomez there. Fantastic stuff.
I would have bet dollars to donuts that was going to go in, but
he was diving to his right.
Yeah.
Looked like Porain wanted to go middle, and he just barely kept his foot in the game there. Big punch by Gomez.
He punches it out. This is now just every aspect of football is being shown right now in this match.
Goalkeeper practice right now for Gomez. What a sequence right there from Gomez.
Wow. Well, let's take a look. Look at this. Look at this.
It's his trailing leg. He just leaves it there. Woo.
And he comes up. It's like, just a regular day at work for him, isn't it?
That's normal.
Yeah, look, you see his face. I'm like, I got this. Wow.
Stymied his Club de Lyon right now.
Let's let's not count out Club de Lyon at this point because they want this goal. You saw it. Now they must be
furious.
That's a mild word. I think that it must be.
There's the big punch by Gomez.
They've got a cauldron in their stomachs, and it's boiling lava at this point.
They have to feel like they deserve a goal at this point.
Something.
Gomez, though, man of the moment.
Oh, man. Well, I think everyone's going to be buying a steak dinner at this point, right? You got the clean sheet, saved, punched away a second later.
It's that trailing leg kick save that'll end up on the highlight reel, though, I think so.
I mean, it wasn't great goals, but that save, I think, would be the number one highlight. We got a goal that literally came out of nowhere, and which was fantastic. I think that save, but yeah, that's amazing. I'm dumbfounded.
Suarez with a push right there gets called for the foul.
I would sub him out just to get a round of applause for. I was like, hey, well done, you know. Last 5 minutes.
There's the goal. The two-goal scorer here gets a knee on the ball.
He's got an eye for the goal right now. Gets it to his teammate, passes it back, and
a little give and go with a Voce, but too flat from a Voce.
Yeah. A lot of the passing today has been either a little bit too far ahead or way far behind the player.
Or just bad from Club de Lyon.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Yeah. They're going to have a lot of work to do when they get back home. They've got a lot more practicing, a lot more training to do. I can't fault this player right here who just got absolutely
bodied.
Yeah. I won't say that was a shoulder charge, but here they come. And a plucky performance by Club de Lyon. But again, look at this. Coutinho has the ball. Bags of space. It's going to be one-on-one. He's going to have to do it really quickly. He's in the area right now. Take the shot off. He's certainly now and just.
Defender did a good job of directing him to.
Yeah. Good communication with the goalkeeper and the defender for Club Lyon. And again, in the middle of the park right now, who are they looking for? Well, we know. Thor now has the ball. Gets it back to his defender. Going to go back to the goalkeeper. Confidence beaming from every pore.
Practically glowing back there, Brandon Gomez.
We don't need stadium lights at this point. Here come the LA Force.
Practically luminescent back there.
We can save some money. Switch off the lights. Gomez is over there. And just a big boot, and it's
angled well.
Yeah.
That's well done from Gomez.
Step too soon. Defense doing their job for now, but complete control right now for LA Force. A little bit of time. He's looking to his left. Or does he go down the middle? No. To his right? Yes. And again, you can see him giving direction. And again, very, very dangerous. Just about every player up here is. There he is. Full around with the ball. A little bit of time. Content to pass the ball. Can give it straight back to Gomez. He wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he'll hold it for a bit.
Yeah.
Let everybody reset.
And we've seen this before. It's a nice pass to the side of the pitch. Can he get the cross off early? He does. And it's not really going to do any damage at all. But again, not the best at defending because he gives up a corner kick. Could have just held on to it. Again, very critical right now defensively for Club de Lyon.
Echeverria's brought down in the box, was wanting a call from the referee. Referee didn't have eyes on it, though, or didn't care to make a call either way.
Got to do better. About 8.5 minutes to go. Sorry, 7.5 minutes to go. My math. And out of danger right about now. No one really to pass it to. Now lots of space in the middle of the park, and that's a slide tackle after slide tackle.
All off the referee again.
Oh.
There's a moment where the referee needs to control the game a little bit. Yellow card issued to a Club de Lyon player for that challenge. Now he's being confronted by the Club de Lyon players.
It was a bit of a push away from a player, I think, that really got it. And again, this would be a lot easier if it went back to the old rules. Look, I think it was this push right. Yeah.
Yeah, he took his
Sure.
shoulder.
Oh, and then,
Yeah.
left the leg out. It'd be a lot easier if the referee was part of the field, right? Rather than stopping it when it hits the ref. It's just one of those rules where I thought.
I think folks are tired of seeing the ball bounce off the referee and a team gain advantage.
The yellow card has been issued.
So that's the
I
impetus
mean,
for that change.
I've seen 1,000 matches,
Sure,
and there's,
yeah.
it doesn't really.
Yeah.
I mean, when was, sometimes the soccer gods, sort of even it up, So it was hit. The referee's been hit twice. Who did it favor? Right.
Nobody. Yep.
I don't know. I was around when they changed the the rule, the pass back rule, and I was like, I know, was never in favor of that either when I was a kid. So, but now it's,
I happen to like the idea that if the ball does hit the referee, there's the expectation that play will be stopped.
Yeah.
Rather than we'll see what happens next.
Yeah.
Here's another yellow
foul.
card.
Yeah. Ortiz gets it for it.
Augustin Ortiz.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hard challenge.
Yeah, Moja Hill is down on the turf. LA Force, another dangerous free kick spot coming up. Just grabbed him, brought him down from behind.
Fans, in the 84th minute of play,
Oh.
a yellow card has been issued to Club de Lyon, FC, number 27, Augustin Ortiz.
Ortiz, and she was counting the steps away from the goal, from the ball. Wonder what he's got up his sleeve. He was sort of like taking paces and counting. Interesting. So LA Force now over the ball.
He'll be looking for his second goal here, too.
So sort of very up in the air what could happen. We're going to both keep our eyes on the goal. LA Force now waiting for the referee. Here it is.
Salguero with the free kick.
Oh.
Just over the goal.
Yeah.
And a yellow card issued to another Club de Lyon player.
Sassback. Yeah, you can see this, and he just couldn't keep the ball down.
Yeah, leaning back a little bit there. Club de Lyon leads the league in yellow cards this season.
Yeah. In Sassback yellow cards.
Sassback yellow cards especially. And they've seen 4 or 5 here tonight to expand that lead. And the lead is extensive.
As someone who's a very neutral, I'd rather see someone get a Sassback yellow than like a very bone crunching tackle foul yellow kind of thing. Players are still human. But here come the LA Force. They're not really content. It's going to be offside if he gets that. It is. So offside. Ball gets handed back to Club de Lyon. Didn't get a chance to use my French today. Nice through ball again. Good communication now between Thor and Gomez, and chested back. Nelson now passes it as far away from a black shirt as possible. A little bit of space in front of him, and just gives it away. That's
the level of passing we've seen from Club de Lyon tonight.
And this is going to be dangerous. Is he going to go ahead and absolutely punish him for that mistake?
Somebody be selfish here.
Surely an easy one. Unbelievable.
How does he not score?
Unbelievable.
Somebody be selfish there.
Someone has to pull the trigger. But he was just off balance a little bit. And he's kicking himself now.
Have a go, big fella.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. Should have kicked the ball. He's kicking himself. Watch it.
Yeah, he'll definitely want that moment back.
Yeah, he's going to
replaying that one all night.
Nightmares.
Those kind of things wake me up in the middle of the night.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst friend, that particular, right there.
He'll smack his own palm against his forehead later saying, I can't believe that just happened.
He's headed away. Not much time left. We were hoping to see another goal.
We should have seen another goal.
We should have seen another goal, yeah. Well, we were hoping to see another goal from the 2-0 coming out of the break. We didn't know which team. Could have easily been 2-1 right now. The game could have changed, but the heroics of Gomez in goal. Now it's 3-0. Could have been 4-0. So, an interesting tale.
Yeah,
two managers going to go onto Sunday with a lot of work to do.
Goals were predicted for this game.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody expected them to all come from LA Force.
Well,
But Club de Leon's missing two massive pieces, right? In Ten Lopez and Rojas.
Yeah. But
two of the best attacking pieces in this league, to be frank. And any team would have a difficult time without their two of their best attacking
100%.
players.
Not out of danger yet. Club Lyon in the box, just back heels it in. He's going to.
I like the idea.
Get the foul.
But Tor got his body in the way.
I think right now, it's sinking in, Dennis,
Hernandez.
that Club Lyon players are like, let's just wrap this up.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be the commentator that it sort of reflects that sort of thing, but it just feels like it. It feels like back in the, you remember when Chick Hearn used to, like, when the sort of the bench came on to kill off the game.
The butter's cool and the eggs are getting hard and the jello's jiggling.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, it feels like, well, but I don't want anyone to leave. I don't want anyone to get off from their chair and do something else, because there's about 30 seconds left. We've seen some amazing things over the year, at least I have.
I love that you brought up Chick Hearn, though.
Oh, well, you got to bring up LA legends,
Yeah.
So anything could happen.
I don't think 3 goals for Club de Leon is going to happen. No.
Well, you always hear a manager like, you can score 3 goals in
2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because
what do we got going on here now?
A little bit of fighting.
Yeah, it's like he was.
And a red. And a red.
A straight red.
And that we kind of saw that coming, didn't we? I think that's Ortiz with the red. And you feel his frustration. Not a sort of an example I want to set for any of the youngsters watching, but when you're 3-0 down, you got a rush of blood to the head. Something's happening, and and he's going to feel really bad, on that play ride home. He's like, now he can't play the next match, which is absolutely vital, isn't it?
Yep, and that's actually Club de Leon's first red card of the season. They were one of only 2 teams without a red card, they and Chattanooga. Now they have a red card. Ortiz is sent off. And once again, LA Force is playing a team that's down to 10 men. They played against 10 men against Albion last week. And Ortiz put his hand up in Jovel's throat. Yeah. That's an immediate, it's second yellow and a red.
Yeah.
Yep. You can't do that in any league, anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Good flick header from Moja Hale. We like that. That a lot.
We were just like, don't leave. And then this.
Echeverria with a quick take, trying to catch Nelson off his line. Almost did.
And give Nelson full credit, right?
Got a hand to it.
Full Nelson. Give him a full credit because he saved that one. That
was headed for goal. Yeah, if he didn't get a touch on that. And it was a full Nelson save. Salguero. LA Force.
Wow.
Ooh.
They're just taking shots on goal at this point. Just trying to see if anything can happen in the dying minutes.
It'll be a throw-in, I think, for Force. But
I think the referee needs to really sort of count the seconds as like double seconds and just
keep this one from getting out of control.
Yeah, you already got a red.
Have to do a bunch of paperwork after the game. Yeah, I agree.
It's not going to – well, I mean, could it be 4-0? We'll see. A little bit of movement. And it could very well be because it's a free kick right outside the box.
Some strong on-the-ball work there, but, a little too much from Club de Leon. This is like a short corner kick.
No. Well, let's see if it gets past the first defender. If it does, I think we know who he's going to go to.
Played it short.
Oh.
Got it on the head of Avoce, but it's more of a defensive header.
Yeah. It was actually too low for Avoce. So
yeah, you got to put it up so he'd be the only one that can reach it, right?
I'm sure he's got like a vertical, like a volleyball player, just goes all the way up. So, but again, second bite of the cherry here. I would definitely be putting my biggest man on top of, and they have put the biggest player next to Avoce, and he's being followed around.
They're just playing it short now. Yeah. Ball was out off of Echeverria.
Oh, wow. See, again, so these kind of things,
Echeverria got called for a foul. Anyway, we're going the other way.
Okay, not much time left. Long passes needed. Club de Leon trying to make one last effort, one last ditch. to just give it away. Well defended. Again,
Quintanilla was wanting to beat that defender.
Passed. And here we go. Hernandez now with the ball. He's got it. He's got to get past his defender. And fouled again. And quick retake. So they're not giving up. They want a goal of honor. And there's that again.
I think it was a little deflected on the way through. But
True. But they're just trying to thread that needle when they could be using the sides a little bit better. And something I think the manager will look at when he looks at the tapes and says, well, why'd you go down the middle all the time when there was bags of space on the sides? They'll talk about that. He'll talk about it should have been a bit more speedier here. You know, the idea that if there's one target player, that the target player was always going very, very was always at one point very static or going down the same area every time. But they're back. Look, again, we've seen that back heel too many times. It hasn't worked two times. So why are you doing it again? So I think, Monday, practice, will be very, very, very eye-opening. And again, bags of space now. Can LA Force just get one more goal in? There he is, takes a shot, saved, and just kicked into the back of the net.
Quintanilla finishes off his hat trick in style.
He gets 3 for the night. Goalkeeper just couldn't hold on to it. And doesn't that just reflect the whole essence of this match?
Yep, 90 plus 5 at this moment. And Quintanilla picks a great time to finish off his first hat trick as a professional, cleaning up what Nelson left him.
And again, you would have bet dollars to donuts that Nelson would have just smothered that ball, but
the defenders were not there to help Nelson on the backside of that, and Quintanilla is just cleaning up, right, doing his job right there where the rebound's supposed to be. And again, he's got to feel great about this.
He's all smiles. He's going to go home. He's going to be like, yeah, look.
I scored 3 tonight.
Yeah, I scored 3.
What did you do?
Yeah. He's going to get the match ball. They're going to sign it. They're going to buy him a steak dinner. And, him and Gomez are going to be like, yeah, thanks very much, guys.
And another good night at Championship Stadium for LA Force. His back-to-back shutouts as they start the second half of the season. Jumping up points. They've earned 6 points across their last 2 matches.
And
4
that goal
goals
differential.
tonight.
And that goal differential, Dennis.
All of a sudden, yeah.
You were talking about that before the match.
Yep. Now they're +4 all of a sudden. That's the final whistle.
And the final whistle referee just has to stop it. We have seen everything here in Championship Stadium, folks. I am so glad that you joined us and had fun with us. Everything about it was very interesting. We've been very critical about certain players and certain teams. We've watched a fantastic match. Your final score, LA Force 4, Club de Lyon 0.
Aldo Quintanilla with 3 goals. Here's the replay. First one off the foot of Casillas onto the head of Quintanilla. Beautiful in the first half. The second one, he split the defenders, beat the goalkeeper with the final touch, slotted it home. Here he is again, into the sunset. He put Club de Lyon and then Avoce rises up off the foot of Rivas. Rivas gets his league-tying 5th assist of the year. And then this is his 6th assist of the season. He had 2 tonight. So,
and there's
the last one.
So you've seen it all, folks. I want to go ahead and thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the TV Max family, FIFA Plus. My name is Simon Allen, the Dalai Lama of Soccer. Thank you, Dennis, the Fountain Pope. We've had a great time here in Championship Stadium.